the paperback, is available for only $12.12 for the new edition of our Cosmic Origin. So if you guys haven't had a chance to order the new edition, the paperback is ready to go for only $12.12. So this price is only gonna be available for about 3 days till Wednesday. So if you guys want to order the new edition, it is 50% off right now, guys. $12.12. This is the cheapest that our Cosmic Origin will ever be for the next 3 days, guys. So yeah, it's ready to go. It's also available on Kindle. It's still $19.99 though. So if you guys want the paperback is the only one that is $12.12 for the next 3 days. It'll be available on Amazon for those that haven't had a chance to order the new edition. To give you what it looks like, this is what it looks like. So this is the new paperback. Okay. Now, just to let you guys know, this book was completely remodified to read a lot more clearly, and it was obviously, revised to become more digestible. So when you guys read the new version, it's totally going to make sense. Everything was fixed, and everything was modified in a way where even a 10-year-old could understand the information in our Cosmic Origin. So this is the paperback, guys. And this is the hardcover. The hardcover is $36. So for those that want to save money right now, get the paperback for only $12.12. Okay, guys? It is only going to be available for 3 days. And I also want to make another announcement. I will be continuing my book tour starting here in California in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I will give you guys a date very soon. I am going to be in Hermosa Beach. So for those that live in California, Orange County, San Diego, Northern California, I will give you guys a heads up at least 2 weeks in advance as to where I'm going to be for my next book signing, lecture, and of course Q&A. So if you guys live in California and you guys want to come see me, look up Hermosa Beach. It's about 30 minutes from Los Angeles, and it's going to be in about 2 to 3 weeks. But I will make an announcement, guys, ahead of time to let you guys know where I'm going to be in the next 2 to 3 weeks here in California, in my neck of the woods, in Hermosa Beach. So yeah, I could take some questions. I have a few minutes left, so if you guys want me to answer some questions, throw some at me. I recently left California. Any questions that you guys want me to answer at this point, since I have you guys here? No, I'm not going to San Diego anytime soon. After my Hermosa Beach visit, I'm probably going to continue my tour in other states of the country, probably in March. That's when I'm going to continue my book tour. Just got one way, OMG. Yes, the solar flares right now are unregistered, guys. They're coming in at a very high influx of frequency. So many of you guys might be experiencing ascension symptoms. I'm definitely experiencing them. For the last 3 days, I've been really lethargic, and all I want to do is nap. And I don't know why. Normally I'm full of energy, and for the last few days my body is just not doing anything, I've been taking some time off to just relax and recharge. I know that many of you guys have reminded me to get some rest, because I do overwork at times, and I'm doing it because I am, the full disclosure, guys, I want to make sure that I get as much information out there as possible in order to prepare people for the great changes that are coming. And so that's why I do the work that I do, and I am, diligent, very disciplined, and I am on fire, But yeah, I do need to take some time off, and so in the last few days I have been taking some time off just to recuperate, because I do a lot, It took, when I was re-editing this book, I was actually working 10 to 12 hours a day for a month right after I got back from my book tour in November, just to make sure that it was out and ready to go by the 1st of 2023. So again, as a reminder for those that are just joining in, for the next 3 days, this book is only $12.12. It's the paperback, the new one, new edition, with an added chapter. Oh, and by the way, the added chapter, guys, it's all about what's going to be taking place after the ascension. It's all about the future, so it's very, very enlightening and very mind-blowing. For those that want to read the second edition, that added chapter is mind-blowing, guys. It is the holy grail of our cosmic origin. Let's see. I could probably take some questions if you guys want me to answer some questions. You couldn't find my book in the UK. Well, that's interesting because Amazon is an international seller, or international, you could get it in any country. I don't understand why you're not letting people order in the UK. Yes, you could order my book from Amazon. Just type in Amazon or Cosmic Origin and then get the paperback, guys. It's only $12.12. This is only going to be happening for the next 3 days. After 3 days, it's going to go back to $24, guys. So right now we're cutting it at 50% off. 50% off. This is the cheapest that you guys will be able to get the new edition of our Cosmic Origin, and this is what it looks like, guys. Okay? This is what it looks like. How would I know if I'm in the 5D? Oh, trust me, you'll know. All your senses are going to be opening. All your memories are going to be rushing in. Who you were in past lives. Who you are in other dimensions. That's how you're going to know if you're in the 5D, guys. It is a shift in consciousness. What's up? Update to the ground crew. What's the update with the ground crew? Well, as a reminder, we are the ground crew, guys. We are part of the Alliance. And I also wanted to let you guys know that many of you starseeds out there are sleeping super soldiers. Your memories have been wiped out, guys. There's hundreds of thousands of starseeds that have been involved in the galactic wars, that have been genetically advanced by the good ETs in order to fight the negative aggressives, guys. So I just happen to be one of those ultra soldiers that have actually regained memories due to my meditations and due to my psychic abilities. But bear in mind that a lot of the starseeds out there were actually used in the off-world programs throughout the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And I believe that the Super Soldier program didn't end until 2000. So there were about 10 or 12 different prototypes of developing super soldiers. All right, guys? It didn't stop till like the beginning of 2000. So even if you're in your early 20s, or perhaps you're 18, 17, you could have been a super soldier in the super soldier programs. And the reason we have no memories, guys, is because they do use a blank slate technology that completely erases our memories as to what we did when we were off-world fighting these bad guys. So yeah, to the Galactics, we are the most advanced and the most powerful beings in the universe due to the diversity of genetics that we carry within our genome, and not to mention we do have the God Source gene. So what they do is when they enhance us genetically, guys, that's when all the superpowers come on, and we're able to do things that we see in like Marvel and DC Comics. And by the way, the people who wrote Marvel and DC Comics were actually insiders, all right? They had access to some of this secret knowledge. And so they were able to write it in a nonchalant way to pretty much plant the seed and bring forth the information in a fictitious way. But in truth, a lot of the truth is revealed through the comic books, guys. And so, yeah, just, keep that in mind. All right, so again, I will be in Hermosa Beach, California in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I will give you guys an update as to where I'm going to be and the time. So if you guys live in California, if you guys want to come to my book signing, free lecture and Q&A in the next couple weeks, I will give you guys a heads up as to where I'm going to be. And as a reminder, guys, did I see bright lights around? I saw a purple face at my bedside. You saw a purple face. That's interesting. A lot of that has to do with our psychic abilities that are being enhanced at this time due to the genetic upgrades, guys. We are going to be having more supernatural experiences, whether we are going to interact more with our spirit guides, our angels, or our star family. All right, guys? So, yes, again, for those that just jumped on, our Cosmic Origin is only $12.12 right now on Amazon, and that's only going to last for the next 3 days, guys. So get the paperback, okay? Paperback is only $12.12. This is the cheapest that you'll ever get our Cosmic Origin on Amazon, the cheapest ever. So I did, I managed to work that out with Amazon, but it's only going to happen for 3 days, guys. After Wednesday, it's going to go back to $24, okay? Just to let you guys know, in case you guys want to order your copy, it's only $12.12 at this time. I want to answer some questions, but you guys are like just dropping these questions so fast. Just ordered. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're going to love this new edition. Again, this new edition has no grammatical errors, no mistakes. It reads like a clear, like a clear vision board, guys, to the point where even a 10-year-old could understand this cosmic information. Okay, so I completely remodified it, guys. It's nothing similar to the first edition. It was completely rearranged. All right, and that's why I've been working so hard the last few months to make sure that it read a lot more clearly and more concise. Not to mention the added chapter, guys. The added chapter is about what happens after the ascension, and it's also about the future. So without any spoilers, guys, we could say that we still have one more battle to go after the ascension. But yes, we are going to have peace for at least 1,000 years, and then after 1,000 years, we're going to have one final clash against the AI main black hole phantom matrix, and that's going to usher in a whole new era in the cosmos. All right, guys, so I'm trying to read some questions here, but you guys are way too fast. I like an easy read. Yes, it's definitely an easy read, guys. Like I said, I rearranged it where even a 10-year-old could digest the information of this book. So, all right, so yes, $12.12 for those who just jumped on. When will Trump return? Well, I'm hoping anytime soon, guys. We're waiting for some announcements. I don't know exactly what's going on with the Bronson case, but we are waiting for some announcements. Yes, the Kindle is also been changed over to the new edition, but the Kindle's still $19.99, guys. If you guys want to save money, get the paperback for $12.12. Okay, 1212. 1212, very magical and powerful number. I'd like to answer some questions here. Let me see. Triangle Craft. Oh, those are the 3B. I think they were the 3B. Forget the name of them, but those are our own, guys. Those are part of our own secret military, interplanetary police force. We own those. Those are part of the good guys. The triangular crafts. Yeah, if you guys see those are part of Solar Warden. They're not negative ETs. Shortly, let me see. Yes, we are all expressions of the God Source. That is absolutely correct. Every single one of us is an extension or an expression of the One. You want me to speak on Rh-O negative blood type? Well, my phone is bouncing here. Rh-O negative is actually the universal donor. That is the rarest out of the Rh negative categories. What that means is that everybody on the planet could take our O negative blood type, but O negatives could only take O negatives. Did you guys know that if an O negative was in a situation where they lost a lot of blood and they needed to replenish their blood, if they took any other blood, did you guys know that they would die? Yeah, that's a fact, guys. O negatives could only take O negatives. However, everyone else could take O negative. That is known as the universal donor. It is the rarest blood on the planet, and no, it doesn't have to do with the reptilians. It has to do with a pure genetic stock that comes directly from off-world. So, according to my research, and for those that have been following my work, the O negative blood type are the descendants of the positive Anunnaki, or the benevolent Anunnaki, through the lineage of Enlil Sus. Yes, Sus Enlil was known by different names. Okay, guys, he was also known as El, or Elion, to the early Hebrews. And his sons, Ninurta, Nanarsin, and the other guy, I believe, was Nergal. Those were the three angels in the Bible that appeared to Lot, to Abraham's family, in the warning of Sodom and Gomorrah. And a lot of that had to do with detonating the spaceports and the stargates that Marduk Belial Baal was after in order to bring the tyranny back to the Pleiadians and to the rest of the galaxy. So what the forces of light did after the fall of Atlantis is they narrowed the battle down to just this solar system. And then, of course, that's when the dark forces traveled and, time traveled to create the negative, nefarious breakaway groups, the space programs. Oh, and by the way, the original name of the Dark Fleet is the Omega Fleet. Corey Goode was too chicken shit to reveal the real name of the Nazi Draco Alliance. Yeah, that was known as the Omega Fleet. Hence, the Omega Project, right? All working for who? For the AI God, guys. The AI God is Omega. Saurian Omega. And that's what all the benevolent races, all the different universes have been fighting in the last billions of years. But his time is coming short soon after the millennium when we kick his ass. Or kick his butt, sorry. Hopefully Instagram doesn't give me a strike for saying kick his ass. Let's see, when's the ascension? Nobody knows the time, nobody knows the exact date, and he who does, or she who does, is, not telling you the truth. We do have a time frame, guys. The time frame is between now and 2024. Now, there are some people out there that are receiving information or feel that it's going to happen between 2028 and 2030. I personally hope that's not the case, because we, how much more can we endure, right? How much more can we endure? So I hope it happens this year, guys. But I believe that chances are that this spring could be the shift of the ages, where we go from Pisces. My phone is still bouncing. Hold on one second. Where we go from Pisces to Aquarius. And so it could be this spring, great changes could be happening this spring. So I always believed that everything happens according to the alignment of stars, right? To the astrological clock. So as a strong believer in astrology, numerology, and all the esoteric sciences, I'm taking a lucky guess that it's probably going to happen between now and the spring, or even in the summer. But by the spring, guys, according to astrology, we are now going to be shifting from the house of Pisces to the house of Aquarius. So anything could happen. Beautiful things could happen. Let me see if I can answer some more questions. Okay, what about other blood types besides negative and positives? Okay, so besides the negative and positives, the only other rare blood type that I've ever heard of was, it's called the null blood. It's neither negative or positive. Now, I believe that perhaps that was a genetic, modification that took place. And some say that there's less than 46 individuals on the planet that have what they call the gold, or the null blood, which is neither negative or positive. I don't know if that's a rumor, guys. I don't know if that's fact, but I'm just throwing it out there. I do a lot of research, and I do hear things about having this, rare blood type that only like less than 40 people on the planet have, which is the null blood, neither negative nor positive. Now, I don't know it to be true or not, but I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know of any other blood types. But the difference is those that are Rh positive have the primitive monkey gene called the rhesus monkey protein. Those that are Rh negative do not have the rhesus monkey protein. They don't have the primitive gene. So I see a few other more people jumped on. So as a reminder, for those that jumped on, my book is going for only $12.12 in the next 3 days. The paperback is ready. The second edition is finally here for only $12.12. We cut the price in half for those that are interested in getting the new edition. Again, it is a much clearer read. It's digestible as if I wrote it for a 10-year-old, guys. So this is going to actually be mind-blowing, because I understand that the first edition was still a bit too complicated to understand, huge concepts, big words that I used. So I was able to kind of like simplify it in the second edition. And not to mention, I did add an additional chapter that totally segues into the next book. But it's all about what happens after the ascension and what happens in the near future when we have this final clash against the Phantom Matrix, the AI time loop. So I'll take a few more questions before I exit the live. Again, I've never heard of, other than this null blood that only about 36 people have, I never heard of anything other than Rh negative, Rh positive. So unless there's some sort of, again, some sort of modification in certain people that is totally changing their blood type, I have no clue, guys. Yes, Okay, so there is a hardcover for the new edition, which is this one. That's $36, guys. Okay, this is the hardcover. But if you guys want to save money, it's the same book. Just get the paperback. It's only $12.12 for the next 3 days. This half price deal ends Wednesday. Just to let you guys know. So if you guys can't order it today, $12.12, guys. Borrow the money from your neighbor. $12.12. It's worth it. It is a much easier read. And again, the new chapter is mind-blowing, guys. It is mind-blowing. When are you coming to NZ? NZ, what is that? What's NZ, Arizona? I don't know what the NZ is. Is that like northern? I don't know. I don't know the abbreviation for NZ. Is it even in the States? Let's see. Any other questions? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. All the work that I do, guys, everything that I do is because I am working for the one, for the infinite creator. I'm here in service to the one infinite creator. So I don't take no credit for myself, guys. I give all glory and credit to God. I'm just an instrument. And just like every single one of you guys are, we're all instruments of the divine. We just have to tap into our divinity so that we can begin anchoring and accessing our galactic self and our higher divine Christ over self. So I take no credit, guys, for the work that I do. All glory goes to God. I'm just an instrument. All right, what does it mean to be AB negative? Well, AB negative is the second rarest blood type after O negative, which means that you are also rare and you also come from the lineage of the positive Anunnaki. Yeah, guys, you guys come from royal bloodline, not the negative Anunnaki, not the reptilian Anunnaki from Orion, but the positive Anunnaki, who are the Syrian, Lyrian, Iberians. That's who the positive Anunnaki were, the Syrian, Lyrian, Iberians. So a lot of star seeds come from that lineage, okay? So you guys are descendants of the Anunnaki, the positive Anunnaki, not the Enki Anunnaki. Power is meant to be used for the earth and not for war. Yeah, I agree with you. It's actually supposed to be used for the betterment of all mankind and all species. Okay? Yeah, I know. My phone keeps rocking, All right. I feel like I'm dancing for you guys here, but my phone is rocking. I don't know why. Oh, boy. When will the Cabal and Dracos are defeated? Why do those who don't make the ascension... Oh, let me get that question again. That seems like an interesting question. When the Cabal and Draco are defeated, why do those who don't make the ascension have to go to another timeline? Well, it's not that they're going to another timeline, guys. Bear in mind that when this vibrational split, right, the splitting of worlds take place, when it happens, and it's already in the process of going that split, the people that don't make the shift is because they were wicked, they're evil. Only the wicked are going to be eliminated. The majority of humans, guys, are good-hearted people. The majority of we can't. How can I say it? We can't we can't blame humanity for what this 1% does. The Cabal will be eliminated, but the greatest number of people, it's not their fault that they're programmed. It's not their fault that they don't know any better. All right, and that's why I stopped using the word sheep years ago, because I respect that everybody's on different levels of awareness. Not everybody is as advanced as we are. So the majority of humans will make the fourth dimensional Earth, guys. No one's going to a different timeline or anything. Only the wicked are going to be taken out, and those that sided with AI, right, those that follow the transhumanist path of merging with technology, are going to go into a different timeline. But again, we are going to free those souls at the end of the millennium, and so that way there is no soul left behind. Let me see. With Enki gone, will Elena and Dr. Sala... Oh, that's another good question. Oh, 1 second. With Enki gone, will Elena and Dr. Sala back to normal? Yes. With Enki gone, now that we've dealt with Enki, it's just a matter of time before Elena Denon and Michael Sala, and unfortunately Alex Coiler, who joined the bandwagon, right? Hopefully they'll snap out of their trance, guys, because for the last 2 years, ever since Elena was taken over through her implant, I think she mentioned she had an implant by Enki, she's been under hypnosis, all right? So it's not, like I said, it's not that she died, it's just that she was taken over. Her body was used as an instrument by Enki and the dark side. So hopefully now Elena will come back to her senses, because I do pray for her. She is overall she's a beautiful soul, but for the last 2 years she's been working for Enki, and that's not good. And I also pray for Michael Sala. I have nothing against these guys. These guys, they have no clue that they were compromised. They have no clue that they were mentally taken over. So it's not their fault. We should send them love and light, guys. Alex Collier, Michael Sala, and Elena Denon, just put them in our prayers. They're souls too. They're just being used by the dark side currently. They would not be good if needed. Oh God, you guys are way too fast. All right, I've already answered what O negative blood type was. All right, guys, so I am going to exit because it is time for me to have a protein shake. Getting hungry again. So I just wanted to let you guys know that the paperback is available for only $12. There goes my phone bouncing again. For only $12.12 currently for the next 3 days. As of Wednesday night, it's going to go back to $24, guys. So if you guys want to get it for $12.12, this is the paperback. It is available as of today for $12.12. And again, I'm going to be letting you guys know the date and the time as to where I'm going to be in Hermosa Beach in the next 2 weeks to 3. Oh, and by the way, I'm also going to be at the LA Conscious Expo next month, February the 11th, 12th, and 13th. So I'm going to be speaking from 1 to 2. On Saturday, I'm going to have my booth, and of course, I'm going to be one of the panelists. So if you guys go to the LA Conscious Expo, it would be great to meet you guys. With that have said, I love you all. Thank you for holding the light. Every single one of you guys is an anchor point of divinity, and never forget who you guys are. Never. All right, guys? With that have said, I love you all, and we will talk another time. God bless you guys.
Chẳng được quên khi cơn mưa đêm lại về. Em đã quên lời thề và ta như đông chìm sâu. Không còn mơ em anh nhận màu. Anh chỉ cần mơ đâu em bay. Chỉ còn là những cơn mưa vô giá. Cho bên mơ em không mơ ai. Anh một đêm mơ chỉ cho bên em không được cần nhớ. Và chỉ có em không còn nhớ. Và người ta bên nhau như ngã tớ. Muốn nhớ về say em chỉ có mấy em ở đây. Và anh như muốn chết đi nhưng không muốn em mơ mày. Tình yêu làm cho ta đau đầu. Không em như nằm hâm mộ. Anh như đứa mong cầu. Và mưa bên em hút sầu. Chắc có mà mai em mơ. Chỉ có bên em nhưng đừng có mơ. Mà đang dài em muốn bên ai. Anh không mong gì hơn. Chỉ mong em sẽ ở đây ôm anh thật gần. Anh chỉ mong đôi ta được có nhau. Mà đừng em đâu anh có em. Muốn em bên nhau đừng có sâu. Oh my
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't